Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm doing this voiceover the next day, so I was getting ready to say it's Thursday, but it's definitely not for this video. It is for me, but this is my Wednesday video. But anyway, the kids have been on and off sick. Well, okay, not on and off. I've had one sick, and then as that one's getting over it, the next one's getting it, kind of thing, instead of all at once. So I asked what they wanted for breakfast, and Layla said that she wanted pancakes, and then Everly said, or Wilder, I can't remember, one of them said they wanted funfetti pancakes, like cake batter with sprinkles. So that's what we made. And then Wilder and Everly both wanted to help in the kitchen. So Everly helped me with pancakes. And then while we were in here, we went ahead and just prepped up lunch and dinner meat. So we were having Crunchwraps for dinner and stuffed pepper casserole for lunch. So we cooked 2 pounds of ground beef with an onion. And then Everly was the first one to help, and then Wilder came in when I was cutting up the peppers and asked if he could also cut up peppers. So I cut up some, and then I let him cut up some, and they were both just going to town in the kitchen. I was so proud of them. They both were just like ready to go. Sometimes they want to help, and sometimes they want nothing to do with it. So when they want to help, I'm all for it. And I love when they're in there helping. So I just let them do, whatever they wanted to do. Everly was jumping back and forth between the pancakes and the meat. And then Wilder was cutting up these. He was so sweet. Look at him. Taking his time, doing one little piece at a time. I loved it. So we're just getting the stuffed pepper casserole thing together. I just do the onions and the meat with the peppers. And then the rest of the meat we turn into taco seasoning and taco meat for dinner for later. But I figured if I'm going to cook them, I'm going to cook them both together, because why cook them, one for lunch and then later turn around and cook this exact same thing for dinner? So why not just get it all out of the way at once? And it was just so nice when it actually came to dinner time that it was ready. All I had to do was reheat it because it had been in the fridge, So then we're making the rice for lunch. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Wednesday, and the kids have been in the kitchen helping me this morning. We're just like getting things done. So I made some gluten-free funfetti pancakes. They're gonna have that with strawberries. They're not quite ready to eat, but at least breakfast is done. And so while we were in here and the pancakes were cooking, I was like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and get lunch and dinner started. So we're gonna have like a stuffed pepper casserole for lunch, but then for dinner, we're gonna have Crunchwraps. So because I needed ground beef for both, I went ahead and cooked up all the ground beef. It really helped me. Water helped me cut up some peppers. So we're gonna make this stuffed pepper casserole. 1 can of tomato sauce. I have a bunch of peppers in here. Ground beef and onion that cooked. Tomato sauce. Whoops, I really started some rice in the Instant Pot. Wow, I just keep dropping that and getting tomato sauce everywhere. So yeah, I've got our taco meat here cooling so I can get this in the fridge for our Crunchwraps, which you don't need a lot of taco meat for the Crunchwraps, because like when we make tacos, I have to make more than 1 pound, but when we make Crunchwraps, I only make 1 pound because you also put like refried beans and stuff. So you just don't need as much.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah, what does that sound?
Ill.
Ill, good job. So I'm gonna put some turmeric.
Because I didn't know it was already.
Chili powder. Yeah, you're right, buddy.
Mom,
It is Wednesday. Garlic powder. Is it going to be sunny?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Cumin.
19th, right?
Huh?
The 19th.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't want that. Tomorrow we might get a bit of
Salt and pepper.
a lot of rain.
Okay.
But it's going to be really cold outside.
And then, okay. And then when the rice is done, we'll add the rice. And you would top it with mozzarella cheese and stuff, but my kids prefer it without the cheese, so I'm not gonna add the cheese on top. What, Layla?
Why are you taking?
Why am I taking so long? I'm almost done. I'm just about done. Layla wants to do her school and she's been waiting on me. Uh-oh, and I just keep making a mess this morning. All right, so everybody's working on school. This is Miss Layla's Lauder's working spelling. And Everly's learning about Norway, so she has to look up a phrase in Norwegian.
Mama.
So the rice is done. I'm gonna go ahead and add it, mix it around, wait a little bit till the rice, this is cool now, but the rice will need to cool down, and then I'll pop it in the fridge until a little before lunchtime. I also just sprinkled this green goddess seasoning on it because it has literally been like my new favorite seasoning. So it's good on everything. So that'll be our lunch, and I'm thinking whatever's left, I'm gonna freeze until like next week and just pull it out if there is any left. It really just depends on my kids. Sometimes, well, I would say on a normal week, they'd probably eat a lot of this, but with them not feeling well, they might not eat much at all. So whatever's left will freeze, and it'll be a really quick lunch for next week. So here's breakfast today, a funfetti pancake and strawberries, and there's plenty more. I just don't know how much they're gonna eat. So we're gonna start off with a little bit, and then they can come back for more. So another thing I'm gonna do, very random, is I pulled these out the other night for dinner when I was thinking that I had a small amount of other chicken, and so I pulled these out to make as well because I thought I needed more, but then I ended up not. So I need to cook these because they've been in the fridge for a couple days. Even though we're not gonna have them tonight or tomorrow, what I think I'm gonna do is cook them, pull the meat off of them, and freeze the meat for a later date, or we'll have the meat. I don't know exactly, honestly, so I just know I need to cook them. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of random seasonings on them. And I was just looking in the fridge for any like sauces or whatever I could throw on there. So I've just put turmeric, cumin, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. Some more green goddess. I'm gonna run out of this really quickly. And then a little bit of the blend, just for some salt and pepper and garlic. And then the star salsa that no one's eating, so I'll go ahead and use it in here. And then just put water in here to get the rest of the salsa. I'll get all these tossed around. And I'll cook on low for like, I think maybe 4 hours, maybe 6, just depends. And then I'll figure out something to do with it. And if we don't need it to use it over the next couple days, I'll just freeze the meat. Layla gets to make a bear today. Nope, wrong side. Put the, oh, okay, you already did that. What are you gluing now? The eyes? Those are the ears. The ears go up here. This is his mouth. And then these are his eyes.
It's silly.
Yep, the mouth. And then the ears. Simba and Ember are playing. Ember keeps jumping up trying to attack Simba while he's laying there. Where is she? Where'd she go?
Back there. Where did I go?
Right here.
Someone's like, what's she doing?
Nice job, Lou.
I did not put it in the
Look at that. So now Layla's working on this. Everly's gonna work on this one. So there's 2 different sides. You can use the side that gives you the hint, or you can use the side that doesn't. So she's gonna do the side that doesn't give you the hint. She has to figure it out herself, which she should be able to do every one of these.
You did a really good job for warning you.
Mm-hmm. You did. Layla's gonna trace her name again. I wrote her 2 more papers. We're working on science with Everly today, and she's learning about rivers. Now we're gonna move on to spelling for Everly. So I'm gonna make myself a peanut butter honey banana wrap because I'm hungry and I just don't really like breakfast food at all. So, but I do like this. Everly just asked for,
Avocado!
yeah, just like an avocado wrap. That's all that's in there is avocado while she listens to some school. So I don't know if you can see like the tiniest flakes going by. But today and tomorrow we're supposed to be, last week they were calling for 2 feet of snow here. Now they're calling for nothing. This is our 2 feet of snow coming. But it's crazy how drastically different it is. But yeah, this huge storm's coming. This is gonna make everything else that we've ever had look like nothing, all of this. This is all we're getting. this is actually surprising because they said we would see absolutely nothing. So yeah, it's just so funny. So yesterday Haley bought me this Kindle case. She was at like some resale store or something, and she was texting me, and she asked, there were 2 different ones, and she said, can you send me a picture of like how big your Kindle is? And so I put my hand on it and sent it to her, and she was using her hand to measure because there were 2 different ones, and one was smaller, and then this one, she said, I think this one will fit, and so she bought it for me. She said it was only $3. She asked if I wanted it, and I was like, I mean, if you want to buy it, that's fine. So she gave it to me last night, and it's so cute. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I wish it would smell like this all the time. Look. So we've got a little bit of coverage now. The roads are white. The deck's getting white, the cars are getting white, the ground is getting white. Literally so crazy how it can go from 2 feet to absolutely nothing to we have snow outside. I will never understand. Anyway, I'm preheating the oven to 375. I did not look up a recipe for this to see like what time and temperature and things, but we're just gonna bake it on 375 until it's nice and warm. The lunch, the stuffed pepper lunch. So that's all I'm gonna do. We are pretty much finished with school for the day already. So we are just gonna relax. I just walked back and put my robe on because I am chilly. But yeah, I don't really have any plans today at all. The kids still aren't feeling the best. They're not, well, so Layla hasn't run a fever for like 2 days now, but she's just congested. She ran a fever for 2 days, and then Sunday, Monday, and then yesterday, no fever, today, no fever, just congestion. Everly ran a fever yesterday, today. She woke up without a fever, and then it came back. That's exactly what happened to Layla. So Sunday she had a fever, Monday she woke up no fever, but then her fever spiked. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, today, nothing, just congestion. So Everly's had a fever yesterday. I told her this morning she woke up no fever. I said, don't be surprised if it comes back because that's what happened to Layla. So she does have a fever again, but it's a lot lower than yesterday. So I assume that hopefully tomorrow she'll be okay. And just, she does have congestion too. So far, Wilder's good. He is telling me he doesn't feel well, but no fever, no congestion, no nothing. But he's saying that he doesn't feel well. So I don't know if it's like hitting him now or what. Ashlyn's still good. I'm still good. Gary's still good. So Sunday, I did have a little bit of congestion and I thought I was getting sick, but then after that, I've been fine ever since. Like I never really got sick. I just felt a little bit under the weather and a little bit of congestion, but it never went into anything, and it was just that day, and I've felt great since. So hopefully, you know, we all stay good. I don't know what it is, but who knows? Anyway, yeah, no plans other than just resting, relaxing, letting kids kind of chill and relax and not do too much. So we'll take you guys along the day. I'm gonna wait when the oven preheats. I'm gonna pop this. Actually, I think I'm just gonna pop it in now because it doesn't need to be completely preheated to put it in. I'm just gonna pop it in for maybe like 30-40 minutes.
First.
Yeah, there's our homemade peppers, Wilder said. There's our stuffed pepper casserole. So here's lunch, stuffed pepper casserole, some fruit and cucumbers. And Layla's having a turkey sandwich with some fruits and veggies. So Wilder just came back for another plate. So I just turn on Disney and I turn on the Oceans under the docu-series, I think it was. But yeah, we were listening or learning about oceans. Buster wants to go out. It's still snowing. It's crazy. It's not amounting to much at all, but it's just still snowing. So Everly wants a smoothie. She did not eat any lunch. Her temperature is going back up. So she wants a smoothie with frozen strawberries and a strawberry yogurt. So I asked Layla if she wanted any, and she doesn't want any. So and I just dropped my phone. She just wants frozen strawberries, milk, and a strawberry yogurt in there. Okay, and then Ashlyn came out and said she wants the smoothie that I like to make. So as soon as I'm done mixing up Everly's, I'm gonna make Ashlyn and I, because I'm gonna go ahead and make it, so I'm gonna have some too, the chocolate peanut butter banana smoothie. So there we are with our daily smoothies. So I did the same thing. Ashlyn does not have any spinach in hers. I have spinach in mine. I think she's happy.
Ow. That hurt.
So it's been a few hours since I filmed because I've been busy. I've been researching curriculum for next year. I cannot decide what I want to do at all. Well, I know what I want to do, but I can't afford what I want to do. So I've been trying to figure out if I can do that somehow cheaper, but I don't think I can. So anyway, I have been looking at a whole bunch of different things because I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of, we use the same things all the time and I just feel like we need a change. I need a change, but maybe not. Maybe we'll just stick with what we have. Anyway, I just came back in here and pulled out some of the stuffed pepper stuff to freeze. So I'm putting it in a bag, putting it in the freezer up here. That way I can grab it out one day next week for a quick and easy lunch. And my Sam's Club thing just got here that had this huge bag of Fritos in it. If you missed when I was talking about it the other day, the kids were eating these for a snack. I said that I was ordering these and I ordered those fruit snacks right there from Walmart because our church, for children's church, gives out a lot of chips and like things like that and fruit snacks every Sunday. And lots of times there's no option for Layla. So I figured I would go ahead and get this. We could take one of these and one of those fruit snacks because we also don't do any food dyes. So the kids can take those and one of these every day. And at least I don't have to worry about what they're eating down there. So these are things that like normally I don't buy, but these are for Sundays for church only. So it's 50, so it should last a while. But also I'm coming in here, I need to do the dishes and then I need to kind of clean up a little bit because we've got medicine all over the place. We've got the snacks out from earlier. I'm going to make refried beans. So I pulled out 2 cans of pinto beans that I canned, jars, to make up some refried beans for Crunchwraps for later. But I just want to tidy up because there's just stuff all over the counters. Look, here's some trash. Okay, I got 2 of those jars of pinto beans put in here. So I need to add some seasonings and then I need to kind of mush them up. So I got to figure out how I want to mush them up. I have an immersion blender, but I didn't think it through ahead of time because I didn't put in anything I can really use my immersion blender in. Can't really use it in this. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know if I'm going to let it warm up and season it and transfer it into something or if I'm just going to sit here and smush them. I don't know. But let's season these things. We're gonna do salt, pepper, oregano, cumin, garlic powder, chili powder. They're really easy to smush, so I've just been sitting here mixing and smushing and just sitting here relaxing, smushing them. So it's not taking too long. So our refried beans are done. They're just still warming up. I guess I can turn them off now. I'm heating up some queso, just this queso from Sam's Club. We have some chips here. And then I cut up toppings. We have avocados, red onion, lettuce, tomato, and then we have sour cream and Layla's cheese and regular cheese. So we have these tostadas and then, where are they? They're right here. Large tortillas. And then I actually have 2 gluten-free tortillas as well. I'm gonna make Layla and Wilder one. And then we have our taco meat from earlier. For them, what we do, refried beans, taco meat. And if you mix it around, the kids don't even know. Cheese. I'm using chips for theirs because they're smaller. And now for these bigger ones, we'll use a tostada. So this is how I have mine. I have avocado, red onion, and tomato on mine. So here's dinner tonight. Crunchwraps with chips and queso. This is definitely like a crowd favorite around here. So we're gonna finish off the night with the rest of this Jell-O. I want it out of the fridge. It's already a done dessert, so it's just gonna be a very, very simple dessert.